In the grand, often shadowy gallery of contemporary occultism, few figures are as enigmatic or as polarizing as Michael Aquino. The late founder of the Temple of Set was a mercurial figure, a person who lived with one foot in the rigor of military life as a U.S. Army lieutenant colonel and the other in the arcane rituals of high magic and Egyptian gods. Aquino's passing in September 2020, attributed to a lengthy battle with cancer, has given occasion to revisit his peculiar legacy, a blend of intelligence, disciplined scholarship, and an undying fascination with the arcane that has left an indelible mark on the fabric of modern occult practice. His break from the Church of Satan to found the Temple of Set in 1975 was not merely a schism within the realm of left-hand path practitioners. It was a declaration of spiritual sovereignty. The temple was premised on an audacious idea that individuals could attain godhood through the mastery of their own consciousness. Such a philosophy beckons to the foundational myth of Lucifer's fall, not as a tale of hubris, but as a promise of liberation. Critics saw Aquino's temple and its rites as nothing more than elaborate fantasy, a dangerous flirtation with psychological peril. Supporters, however, saw it as a bastion of esoteric knowledge, a counterpoint to a world anchored in materialistic reductionism. Despite the controversy that trailed him, accusations of dark deeds that never seemed to stick but never quite faded, Aquino's commitment to his convictions remained steadfast. His written works, dense with historical and magical lore, were not merely texts, but testimonials of a lifelong quest to challenge the boundaries of belief and knowledge. As an observer, one must ask, was Aquino a modern-day prophet of esoteric wisdom, or was he merely tilting at metaphysical windmills? The question itself may be the testimony of his enduring impact. By pushing the envelope of spiritual acceptability, he compelled both followers and skeptics to confront their own preconceived notions of good and evil, of enlightenment and ignorance. In the context of his service in the army, Aquino's duality becomes even more complex. His scholarly investigations into the psychological dimensions of warfare showed a man keenly aware of the power of belief. Yet there is a dissonance in reconciling the cloaked mystic with the uniformed officer, a juxtaposition embodying the very dualities his temple sought to reconcile. The paths of Michael Aquino were never meant for the masses. His was a journey for the bold, the inquisitive, and the defiant. To say Aquino dabbled in the occult would be to miss the mark. He dove into its depths, attempting to emerge with its most potent pearls. Michael Aquino's story is less about the man than the perennial human fascination with the unknown. In the end, Aquino's legacy is not defined by the societal acceptance of his beliefs, but rather by the enduring human quest to grasp the ineffable, a quest as ancient as the gods he revered. Aquino's life invites reflection on our own boundaries of belief and the enduring allure of the esoteric. His death may have closed a chapter, but the narrative of humanity's occult fascination is far from finished. And as with all things of shadow and nuance, it beckons us to look deeper, challenging us to see beyond the veil of the ordinary. Subscribe and like. I'm Dave. Have a happy Dave.